Welcome to another edition of Sophistication Station. I'm Andrew LeDuc, aka Mr. Mallard of the Divots and Pivots Show, and we are here to help you try to get to that championship game this week. So let's get right into some waiver wire pickups here. Zach Moss is going to be where I start. It really is going to be Zach Moss or Deion Jackson, but I am slightly prioritizing Zach Moss in that Colts offense with Jonathan Taylor likely done for the season now. Between the two of them, they had 38 touches this past week. Zach Moss had 24 rushes. He only had 81 yards, but if he's going to consistently get 15 plus touches down the stretch here, the odds of him being able to get a touchdown out of some of those are higher than Deion Jackson's chances of getting a touchdown through the air, even though he's the passing back. He did get one this last week, but I would go with Zach Moss being the safer option out of the two of those. So Zach Moss and then Deion Jackson is the way I'm prioritizing those two. Chris Moore, he has 20 targets the past 2 weeks with both Collins and Cooks out. He is definitely the number one option now, albeit on a pretty abysmal offense. And then, I can't really talk because I'm a Pats fan, but Chris Moore should be able to help you down the stretch. Really get into the championship game, maybe even help you win a nice flex role there, or to fill in for an injury in your wide receiver. So Chris Moore on Houston, go get him. And then don't forget, Khalil Herbert is coming back from IR this week. The head coach said that he is looking like he's definitely ready to go. So I see no reason why he's not going to be activated and then play in Saturday's game. A lot of people dropped Khalil Herbert. He was arguably a more efficient running back at times over David Montgomery, given the situation. So don't sleep on Khalil Herbert. He could, in the right matchup, slide in as an RB2, definitely a flex play. So see if he's available. If he is, I would prioritize picking up Khalil Herbert. And then Jahan Dotson in Washington. Now that Washington has decided to pretty much stay with Taylor Heinicke for the rest of the way, there's a little consistency there. Dotson seems to have return to the comfortability level he had at the beginning of the year when he was breaking out. So Jahan Dotson is going to be good the rest of the way down the stretch. Should be able to get you, 13 or so points these next 2 weeks. And then lastly, Rashid Shaheed. I love that name. He's a high-risk pickup, but he seems to be a big play guy for New Orleans right now next to Chris Olave. So between the two rookies there, if they're looking to do any funky plays or get down the field on a big chance, they're going to take it with Shaheed or Olave. But Shaheed is someone who is definitely available and in the right matchup could just sneak you out a win. Catch us next week. We're going to do championships here on Sophistication Station. And once again, check out Divots and Pivots every Tuesday night